Welcome back to another video. I'm here today just simply answering questions that you guys left underneath the intro post that I did. And then I also did a community post asking questions. So I'm going to be answering those for y'all today. Sorry, I gotta look at the question. The first person that actually asked the question that listened to the post was Orange Queen, which is Eric B. the realist's wife. So I'm going to answer your questions first. First question you asked was, when and why did I move from New York to PA? I lived in New York, born and raised, up until I turned 18. When I turned 18, because I was so in a rush to get out of foster care, I moved to Richmond, Virginia with my older brother and signed myself out the system. I was in Richmond from Lord, that was a long time ago. I was in Richmond from 2002 until 2015. So I was there for quite some time before I moved. But I did not come instantly to PA when I moved. I moved to Jersey for about a year, and then I ended up in PA after the situation. Um, it's okay here. It's good as far as raising your kids. Richmond was okay as well to raise your kids. New York is just not somewhere that I would raise my children. It's too many outside influences, although I know they're everywhere. New York has more. And I know how it was for me growing up back in those days. And this generation now is a whole total different breed. So PA is where it's at right now until I decide to move again. Another question you had was what kind of games I play. I am an Xbox person. I can play PlayStation, but I rather Xbox. I prefer Xbox. Just the gameplay, the game chat, the availability of the games on the free pass, even though I don't play anything other than Call of Duty. I take that back because I did buy Crash Bandicoot on Xbox and I played that and finished it. So yeah. What books do I read? When I get a chance to read, I mostly read on my phone. I'm reading romance books or mystery books, scary books, thrillers, mainly fiction. So when I come up with some titles, I'll let you know. Other than caring for my children and being in the YouTube streets, what do I do for myself? That is a hard one. Um, Nothing. Spend time with my family, love with my family, play the Xbox. That's something I do for myself. I'll run a bubble bath and burn candles every now and then. Other than that, there's not too many self-care things that I can do. The next question was from Always Tam Tam. Hey sis, thank you for the questions. I appreciate it. My favorite colors are purple, white, and blue. Purple is my main color, my go-to. Although I like all bright colors. I'm a color person. Like even when it comes to my sneakers, I have to have a bunch of different colors going on. Every now and then you might catch me with a black pair or an all white pair, but other than that, everything gotta have color. Sports I enjoy. I enjoy football. I enjoy basketball. I can watch hockey, which is fun, especially when they start fighting. Um, Volleyball because my daughter plays, so I've learned to understand and enjoy the game. My son is going to play flag football, so I'm going to have to be a big supporter with that because I'm excited. Um, in school, I played volleyball. I did track, and I was a cheerleader in high school. Middle school, I did African dancing and attempted basketball, but that wasn't what I wanted to do, so yeah, that didn't work. Um, My dream job was, I always wanted to be a pediatrician. I love kids. And there's been plenty of times where I've had like 13 kids in my house. And I'm a big kid at heart. So we were playing one day. We was doing Ring Around the Rosie. Mind you, it's like 14 of us. And somebody swung, put a big old hole in the wall. That was the best. I just love kids. But wanted to be a pediatrician. Having children maneuvered that plan. So here I am, 2 degrees later, and I'm still not a pediatrician. The irony. But thank you, Sam, for your question. The next person was Shanita. Hey, boo. My favorite meal to cook. Hmm. Let's see. I cook so much, so I don't know. But probably steak and potatoes and asparagus. I love asparagus. You can never go wrong with a well done steak. With some onions and some green peppers on it, you got it. What made me start a YouTube? I was in, because I support a lot of people, and I was in Sleazy's live one day. And they were just talking about YouTube and how it brings awareness to people. And I just shared that I had a story to tell, and they kind of convinced me that maybe it would be good for me to bring that awareness to people, to show what I go through, because some people don't know about it. Some people didn't know about it, and some people are living and dealing with it, but don't know how other people deal with the situation. So just opening people's eyes, giving insight on my life, the things that can go wrong, the things that can come up, the emergency situations. It's a lot with it, so that would be a lot of content, and it's a lot of videos to come behind that, a lot of story times to come behind that. And that ultimately made me start a YouTube channel. My goals with my channel, of course, I want to get to 1K. Of course, I want to be monetized, but ultimately, it is to reach people or to be an outlet for people that don't know how to show people what they go through, that don't know how to explain sickle cell or the process of sickle cell and what things go through, as well as connecting with a lot of people, meeting a lot of genuine people, just growing in a community that I'm in, because I'm in an awesome community. It's a lot of positive, genuine, good-hearted people in this community, and I'm happy to be a part of it. So thank you, Shanita, for your questions. And then the last question I have is from Sleazy, my sister. Hey, uh, what brought me and my family to PA? Although I want to answer your question, Sleazy, that is a whole story time. Story time, I'm not sure I'm ready to put on YouTube yet. It's a lot of trauma behind it. It's a lot of lessons learned behind it. It's something that I'm still dealing with to this day, 6 years later. But story time on that will come. Not sure what judgment would come behind it, but it'll be here. But PA wasn't my choice. It was just the closest place to me where I had family at. But I am very thankful that I did come to PA because I met my amazing husband when I moved here. So God works in mysterious ways. It was meant for me to be in PA, and 6 years later, we're still together and married. So I'm completely happy that I made the choice to go to PA and not go back to Richmond, Virginia. But guys, until next time, you are on Lisby's journey. Please enjoy the ride.